Here we have a $750,000 listing on a rainy day. Someone's doing some kind of construction and there's an awful noise. Everybody in this row seems to have a nice little patio. This one belongs only to the lower of the two units in this condo. I thought, oh no, you know what? I see a door. It's accessible to both units. There's the upper unit's door out. But you're closer to it here and you get to look at it. So if the people upstairs try to use it, you'll be staring at them out your bedroom window or your kitchen window. Anyway, this unit also has this little sun porch off the kitchen, which is kind of nice and different and interesting. You can tell that it used to be the outside because here's a window from the sun porch into the kitchen, and they have this nice piece of stained glass hanging up to kind of mark the fact that it used to be the outside. I don't seem to be able to actually lock the back door, so I may just leave that since it's an empty apartment. You can tell this has been converted to a condo because there's a bunch of different kinds of flooring. Up here there's this nice linoleum which continues from the kitchen to the sun porch. And then there's a parquet in, I guess, what's the dining room and the upstairs bedroom. The kitchen has a double oven and is otherwise kind of an ordinary renovation for Kalorama. This is the area between the 18th and 19th Streets. It used to be called, here's the full bath for the upstairs. And the upstairs is not where you come in. You come in on the downstairs, which is flat, level with the ground. Here's this big common room, which is kind of a living room and a dining room, unless you turn the downstairs room into a living room, which you might do. Here is a bedroom, which is serviced by that bath that we walked by a while ago. And it's a bedroom that you can tell through this wall is the hallway to the upstairs unit. You can tell this used to be the kind of parlor. It's got the original fireplace and the original ceramic towel, which everybody really likes. Sometimes they buy it to put into their new houses. And that's kind of original looking fireplace. Anyway, this place is $750,000. I think they do both have a parking space in the alley behind, both the upper and the lower unit. Anyway, let's look at the downstairs, which is what you come in on. I'm almost dead positive that this unit actually belonged to a realtor who made a lot of money in the early part of the boom. A woman I think was named Jerry Anathon. I think she left town. Anyway, here's more different flooring. Here's this very large common living room area. Jerry Anathon might have just lived in this neighborhood in this block. But I think she lived on a lower level. I think it was this. Anyway, here's another full bath. This one's actually very large. And it has the washer dryer in it. It has a jacuzzi tub. It's not super fancy, but it's not the opposite either. And it's an expensive block. It's a block between 18th and 19th Streets. You're going to hear a beeping fire smoke detector that's battery's dead. So here's this back bedroom. It has a door onto the patio and a window onto the patio. The shared patio, which is much more accessible and viewable from this unit. Anyway, here's the big common room again with a different kind of flooring. So this is basically a mansion between 18th and 19th in the area that used to be called Adams Morgan, but has been redefined by the property tax assessor as Kalorama. And it was always the fancier part of Adams Morgan, and now it's the less fancy part of Kalorama. It's confusing because Kalorama is generally thought of as being Kalorama Heights and Kalorama Triangle. And Triangle was the triangle between Calvert, Columbia, and Connecticut, and this is outside that triangle. So if it's Kalorama, it's not Kalorama Triangle, you would think, although I'm sure that's what they intend, because it's not in the triangle. There's a church across the street in that interstitial space you see. Oh, maybe you can even see part of the church. That's where you vote in this neighborhood. Anyway, this is now Kalorama. Kalorama Heights being the part that's near Embassy Row on the other side of Connecticut. And it's full of great houses like that.